Bloody you're right.
Great British comedy throughout the weekend on Forces TV.
Tonight on Forces TV, two strange investigators arrive and they're not of this world. David McCallum and Joanna Lumley star in the first entire series of Sapphire and Steel. Next, then Quinn has a price on his head, in more ways than one, Sliders. And later, V, the original miniseries.
Now, come along, Helen. It's time for bed.
Oh, you promised I could have one more.
Oh, Henry.
Please, Daddy.
All right. I know. Little Miss Muffet.
Yes!
But this time, you do it for Mummy and Daddy all by yourself.
Yes.
Right?
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. There came a big spider,
Which?
sat down beside her, and bit Miss Muffet away. One more.
No more. It's late.
Oh, please, Mama.
No.
Please.
Oh, come on. There's time for another one.
Well, all right then, but just the one. Ring a roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue. We all
fall down.
Dad? Dad, what's that noise? All the clocks are...
All irregularities will be handled by the forces controlling each dimension. Transuranic heavy elements may not be used where there is life. Medium atomic weights are available. Gold, lead, copper, jet, diamond, radium, sapphire, silver and steel. Sapphire and Steel have been assigned.
Where's Mum and Dad?
Oh.
It's all right, Helen. I'm here. So where are they, Mum and Dad?
Gone.
Gone? Gone where? Out of the door, downstairs? Well, where then?
Just went away.
Here, in the room? You mean they disappeared, Helen?
Yes. Mum and Daddy, they just went away.
But not here, not in the room.
Yes, just went away. Drink your milk, Helen. Everything's all right, see? I ran all the way to the phone box at Skull's Edge. Telephoned the policeman's house at the point. I told him. He's coming out here. So, everything's all right then, isn't it? I mean, that policeman, he'll only have to come to the other side of the point and cross the bay in a boat and he'll be here. So just drink your milk, Helen. Everything's going to be all right. Stay there. Who is it?
Robert Stephen Jardine,
Yes?
you asked for help
I did, yes.
and then unlocked the door.
It was quick. I've only just... I don't know you. Only the policeman at the point.
The policeman at the point isn't coming. I've contacted him and told him that everything now here is under control.
But it isn't.
I know. That's why we're here and not him.
He's a shade too serious, but you'll get used to him.
But he's got no right to tell the policeman.
Your parents have disappeared, right?
Yes.
And you want them back?
Of course I want them.
Safely?
Yes.
Well, then, your policeman at the point with his idiot notebook and his idiot questions stands no chance of getting them back for you. But we do.
Whatever it is that's happened to them, my mother and father, is it serious?
Yes.
How old would you say the house was?
At a rough estimate, 250 years. It's old land, arable land. It's probably been that way for centuries. There could have been other buildings on these foundations back in time.
Yes. Genuine antiques?
I'd say most of them. Some vibrations.
And the surname, Jardine?
Old French. The father's name is Henry, the mother's name is Sarah, and the child is called Helen.
How do you know?
Old names and old house. Lots of old things. Lots of old echoes.
A pressure point, then?
Could well be. Could well be it.
You know so much about us.
We do, yes.
Then perhaps you'd like to say who you are, what your names are.
My name is Sapphire, and my friend's name is Steel.
Sapphire?
Yes.
That's a...
What?
Well, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
There are lots of clocks in this house.
Yes, my father collects them, makes them work.
So why aren't they working now?
They do work. They all stopped when...
Yes?
Well, just before it happened. I did search the house after.
At the time it happened, where were you?
Down here in this room.
And your parents were where?
In Helen's room at the top. And they were reading to her.
Mom and Daddy just went away.
I think we'd all better go up to the top room.
Yes.
We'll take some clocks with us. Bring the child. When the clock stopped, did you hear anything?
I heard Helen crying.
Anything else?
Well, there was this kind of sound.
What kind of sound?
Well,
Describe it.
it was like a low murmur, a low rumbling sound. So where have they gone? My parents! Look, I want to know. Now. I mean, you come here, just like that. This place, well, you can hear people or cars approaching from miles away. But you two, you arrived just like that.
Yes.
So, well, I want to know at least something before we go in there to do whatever we're going to do.
There is a corridor.
It can't be explained to him.
It can, in a way, but not by you, perhaps. There is a corridor, and the corridor is time. It surrounds all things, and it passes through all things. Well, you can't see it. Only sometimes, when it's dangerous.
This corridor, can you enter it?
No, not in the way you imagine. You cannot enter into time. But sometimes, time can try to enter into the present. Break in, burst through and take things. Take people. The corridor is very strong, it has to be. But sometimes in some places it becomes weakened. Like fabric, worn fabric. And when there is pressure put upon the fabric,
Time comes in.
reaches in and takes out what it wants. And we think that time has broken into that room, broken through, and taken away your parents.
Come on.